the dangers of soldier ant in poultry and livestock animals. Yes, can soldier ant destroy flock of chicken? Yes, soldier ant is very dangerous. Their dangerous features include powerful mandibles. They can bite and tear flesh, causing severe injuries to chickens. Aggressiveness. Soldier ants attack in large swarms, overwhelming and immobilizing their prey. They have venom. Some species inject venom that cause pains, inflammations, or even death, or small animals most of them they even carry their prey out. Persistence. They relentlessly attack until their target is subdued or dead. If a flock is attacked, the chicken can die from injuries, stress, or suffocation due to swarming of these attack of these soldier ants. Last year, yes, I think that should be early this year, I was in my home, my village. I was attacked by soldier ants. The whole environment covered. In fact, I came out around 9 p.m., 9 to 10 p.m. The whole environment was covered with soldier ants. Good thing, I know their solutions. So if not, and I was imagining some of the birds, some of the local chickens that are around, all of them flew up. They went to the top roof. Some even flew to the trees, on top of the trees, because of this soldier ant. Assuming they are broilers, assuming they are layers, assuming they are animals, four-legged animals that are tied with rope, what could have happened? To tell you that the attack is so severe that they can wipe off your flock. I have seen a flock of 500 broilers wiped off within the night alone. The owner comes in the morning and see all the chicken gone, because they will be running from end to end, corner to corner. There will be no way for them to go, and they will be overwhelmed and subdued by these soldier ants. They are so aggressive. They are called soldiers, and they act as soldiers, and they are more fearless than even the human soldiers even. So it is very important, and I believe this particular content is timely. This is exactly the period they can attack. They attack during the dry season. And if you are a poultry farmer and your birds have matured, and if they attack you within this period, it will be very devastating. It will be very deadly. So please watch this video. Let me be brief so that I'll give you what you can do to subdue them, and they will not come near your home at all. If you can't eradicate them completely, but they will not come close to you again. What you need to do is, you see, motor tire, West motor tire, the one that have expired, the owner is not using it any longer. Slice it into pieces. The quantity you know you can make use of is good for you. See, I have to weigh this particular product. You see this product? Are you seeing this? This is called oil palm fruit flour. You can see it. This is palm fruit flour. Are you seeing it? This traveled from southeast to my location. I spent huge amount of money for weight billing. In fact, before this got to my location, it cost me something. But I have to do it to make sure I create this content, because I know how dangerous the ant could be to the flock. During our early stage of our life, when we were kids, I know a man that have flock of sheep and cattle. He used to send them out to graze in a nearby bush. Because they used to tie them on rope and place them on a steady point. They can only turn around within that area. Do you know that the ants went there and they killed all these sheep? All, both the ram and the sheep, all of them dead. And if they attack your farm and kill all your broilers, you will not trace anything to show that they are the one that did it. You feel it is maybe one viral infection or something. Even though that maybe as they are going, you will see they will create a landmark that they have attacked, and they will go overnight. They will not even carry their prey out. They will just kill them and go their way. So I know how fearless and how dangerous this could be. This particular two products I showed you now, the motor tire and this oil palm fruit flour. I got this from the southeast. They have to wheel it to my location. It cost me something. So these are two things you need to do. Please, for the sake of this particular platform, they don't like something like fire. You need to place these on a very safe place around your farm where there is no dry grass so that the fire will not overshoot and cause another damage. Bring it out in a very clear environment where there is no grass, nothing that can catch fire easily. Gather two of them together. Drop little quantity of kerosene or fuel. If you don't have, use foam, light foam, and place it. Let the smoke comes out. The smoke alone will pursue them and they will not come close to your home any longer. Let me tell you, this thing you are seeing, this tire, you can get large quantity of it. I use this as a sample for several chemicals used in motor tire that can emit smell that repels soldier ants and other insects. Not only soldier ants alone. This includes compounds that are naturally found or are byproduct of the rubber or additives in tire production. It has sulfur. Sulfur is used in vulcanization to harden rubbers. It has a repellent effect. Sulfur emits a strong odor that is unpleasant to ants and deters them from crossing their treated areas. The smell alone will pursue them beyond your home. In fact, over 10 kilometers away from their home, they will run. Another one is carbon black, used as a filter to strengthen and increase the durability of rubber. This repels ants, the most especially soldier ants. It has zinc oxide. Zinc oxide acts as an activator in the vulcanization process. The zinc compounds are mildly toxic to insects and may have a different effect on soldier ants also. Another one is petroleum derivatives. The volatile nature of this compound can pursue them, repel them completely from their environment. It has phenolic compound. The phenolic compound acts as antioxidant in rubber to prevent degradation. So this phenolic odor can repel ants due to their strong chemical nature. The rubber byproduct in this tire also has a natural complex chemical mixture which includes a supreme residues which can be produced as the smell is too deterrent to ants and pests. So when you apply this together with this palm fruit flour, oil palm fruit flour, in fact, it pursues them beyond your reach. Cut pieces of these tires and place them around the perimeters of your areas and set them ablaze where it will not affect anything so that your place will not be raised. Put them in a safe place. Please take this precaution very well. It will deter them. This oil palm fruit, the smell, because of a lot of minerals and vitamins that it possesses, will also activate this tire and you will not see anything like soldier ants around your farm any longer. Not only in your farm, I used it this year January in my own hometown, and this soldier ant that attacked my home, they can't come back any longer. Throughout my stay, over 2 weeks there, I never saw them again. So this is what you use and you'll be safe throughout this period. They always attack during the dry period, not during the rain period. Rainy period, due to the rain and the water log and all these erosions, doesn't allow them to move. They always move and attack during the dry period. So take precaution. Use this method I've given you. Let me summarize it. These two, get bigger tire. Put this on top of it. If you have this in large quantity, join them together and bring them in a safe place and set them ablaze. I don't want to practicalize it. You know what I mean. because of the platform I'm using here. They don't like fire. So now you set them ablaze, the smoke will go up. This ant knows that there is danger, just like you as a human being. If you hear the sound of a gun somewhere, nobody will tell you to turn your neck. Whether you are, even if your neck is stiff, you would like to turn and know where that gun shot is coming from. That is how for them, these chemicals are a hard gunshot to their swamp. So do it. Thank me later. Please share this video to reach more farmers. This particular content is timely. I was a victim January this year in my hometown because I traveled, and I know how I handled them, and they can't come back any longer. Throughout my stay for 2 weeks, and I didn't see them any longer, and I didn't even have a trace of them. And that's how it happens. Give this video a thumb up, at least for the expense I have made to bring this down. I'm going to give you another content on this oil fruit flower. If you need that content, this particular thing you see, before I spend money to bring it down, it has a lot of medicinal value for poultry and livestock animals, which I'm going to treat. If you want it, drop it on the comment section. Let me go there. For now, I say